I don't have much time. For June 25th, 2025, this is DC Action News, reporting bravely and boldly from the center of the multiverse. I'm Tangent Alex Jaffe. I just got here through the Shadowlands with an important warning from the fallen Earth-9. The sorceress Demona is using the suffering from the remains of our world to lure the cosmic leech Urbic Doom to our localized multiverse cluster. If it comes for us, I'm here because you might be next. And the only way to beat this thing is not to give up. You can't give in to despair, no matter how bad things look. You just gotta keep hope alive in your heart that there are things still worth living for. Never stop reading comics. Great.
I have to go.
Again? Who keeps letting these guys in here? Look, I keep telling you, I know they all look like me, but you have to check the vibrational frequency. This was all an orientation. Okay, let's reset. This is DC Action News. I'm Alex Jaffe. Our top story. Celebrity Star City vigilante Green Arrow took Noyce Pharmaceuticals founder Albert Noyce to task at his own museum gala. The Emerald Archer and his former sidekick Speedy stopped by the grand opening of the Noyce exhibition hall last night at the Star City Arts and Culture Museum, a Corto-Maltesian art collection contributed by the drug magnate, while the pair were giving chase to their nemesis Count Vertigo. Noyce, approaching Green Arrow ostensibly to thank him for saving the night, was met only with reproach by the vigilante for his company's lobbying for easier access to addictive medications and an alleged involvement in the rise of opioid addiction in the Midwest. When approached for his own comments, former Green Arrow sidekick and recovering addict himself, Speedy, insisted only that he goes by Arsenal now. Speedy is currently a person of interest in Star City's Crimson Archer shootings, wherein a similarly red-clad figure has been shooting the homeless with the street drug Crimson Sand in drug-tipped arrows. There's a war in the streets, and this war is a junkie. Farther afield, Representative Hal Jordan of the Green Lantern Corps announced a new break in the ongoing fractured emotional spectrum case, where strong emotions have been manifesting as uncontrollable energy powers throughout the known universe. Jordan and his Star Sapphire companion, Ferris Air heiress Carol Ferris, have just retrieved a happiness-channeling axolotl from the Sunnyside prison camp that had been markedly improving the quality of life for the facility's inmates until its confiscation. The axolotl, appropriately named Happy, has the properties to negate these cosmic emotional outbursts with powerful, positive vibes. The best way for the Green Lantern Corps to exploit this new resource is currently under investigation, at the short-term expense of our criminal justice system. In Metropolis, the recently reconvicted Lex Luthor appears to have orchestrated a breakout from Stryker's prison, once again breaking from a very convincing public appeal for his rehabilitation. Most notable among the escapees are LexCorp rivals Graft and Dr. Farm, suggesting these former corporate mad super science rivals may have struck a backroom deal with Luthor. Despite these developments, CEO Mercy Graves remains steadfast in her previous announcement with Superman's departure from the company to return Supercorp to its original LexCorp branding. LexCorp will be retaining the holdings on its Kryptonian-derived technology. Superman was unavailable for comment, seen most recently flying into Brazil to retrieve a stolen cloak from a national museum. And we're just now hearing in India, stopping bandits from pillaging a local temple. And visiting a convenience store in Japan for a bite to eat, and fighting Lobo in Serbia, and Argentina, Cameroon, and Prague, and Paris, and Germany, and Mexico, and Poland, and Spain, and Turkey. Man's really getting a lot done. You'd think he was on some kind of promotional tour, but as we all know, the Superman brand speaks for itself. Well, Superman, we'll keep watching for you all over the world. Traffic, weather, and more after this.
Hey kids, Knuckles here with another of my famous Knuckles Knows segments. Don't you hate it when you're gliding along fist forward, looking away at a majestic robot crab for just a second, and then wham! You fly into a giant ring teleporting you to a checkerboard patterned sphere covered in red and blue orbs. Don't worry, it's all about perspective. Rapidly shifting your perspective left and right to make sure you don't hit red orbs, that is. By running through all the blue orbs, you'll find the hidden Chaos Emerald. That is not a toy. Bring it back to me so I can take care of it. Robotnik stole that while I was looking at a majestic robot crab. It's really important that I keep it on Angel Island. I'm serious as a spike pit. Give me that emerald or I'm punching my way through this problem. So stay safe and have fun. Till next time, this has been Knuckles Knows.
Welcome back to DC Action News. In traffic, a due warning to you time masters and wave riders out there. Your time spheres are going to stay parked in hypertime following the last stand between Gorilla Grodd's Legion of Doom and the Justice League. The Omega Energy amplified Grodd was defeated thanks to another sacrifice by the young hero Airwave, but the dispersal of that energy has rendered temporal travel impossible for the time being. Following his recent prematurely reported demise, Airwave's vital status, barring the appearance of a body, is still under League investigation. Director Wade West of the Time Bureau is working to clear temporal pathways through hypertime and the Speed Force in relative time as soon as possible. In the meantime, the Speed Force is likewise currently monopolized by the ongoing Moon War between the thousands of temporal Wally West clones on the Moon and the forces of the Heliophage. The Time Bureau advises those brave or desperate enough to time or reality travel anyway to remain wary of incursions by the Omega Legion. DC Action News is still unclear what that is at the moment, and will continue pursuit of the Time Bureau for further comment. In celebrity news, summer romance is in the air. Former Joker arm candy turned throat cutter hill gadabout Harley Quinn was spotted in a tense standoff with real estate magnate Althea Klang in a tense, violent debate regarding the new phone charging kiosks and rest stops in the so-called Nowigaso neighborhood of Gotham. The standoff, surprisingly, resulted in Klang asking the disbarred clown Dr. Quinn out on a date. What does this mean for Poison Ivy? Last time we sent a reporter to talk to her, they disappeared forever, so beats us. We go now to Absolute Alex Jaffe for the Earth Alpha weather report. Yes, it is a hot one. Like 7 minutes from the midday sun. In Middleton, Colorado, meteorologists trace a record heat wave as the cause for a 2-week outbreak of escalating violence. Minor disputes over parking and property lines have escalated into impromptu gang warfare. There have been upwards of 13 police shootings at traffic stops daily. Last night, Middleton suffered a coordinated attack on the city's coal, gas, and nuclear energy plants. Residents are advised at this time to carry sunscreen and firearms, or remain indoors. In Gateway City, the mechanical Tetra spiders were banished by the Wonder Woman into a hell pit. The elusive warrior vanished before she could be interviewed. The loyalties and intentions of this hell-born Wonder Woman are still under suspicion. Absolute Action News will continue our pursuit of this Wonder Woman until such time that this alleged Amazon can correct the record. Firmly correct it with her sinewed muscles and piercing eyes. I think that's all the news on our Prime Earth. We'll be back next week. For DC Action News, I'm Alex Jaffe, and your day has now been saved. For more on these developing stories, read Green Lantern Dark number 5, Green Arrow number 22, Green Lantern number 24, Superman number 27, Superman the World, DC Sonic the Hedgehog number 4, Justice League Unlimited number 8, The Flash number 22, Harley Quinn number 52, Absolute Martian Manhunter number 4, and Absolute Wonder Woman number 9. DC Action News is created by Alex Jaffe and is produced by Alex Jaffe and Esper Quinn. Additional voices by Esper Quinn. This is a listener-supported broadcast. Your contributions to patreon.com/dcactionnews keep us running. If you'd like to contribute to this program as a newswriter or correspondent, reach us at dcactionnews@gmail.com. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast do not necessarily reflect those of DC or Warner Bros. Discovery, nor should they be read as confirmation or denial of future DC plans. Never stop reading comics.